Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Charleston Gymnasium. We are here for one of the final games of the regular season. We have Netzach versus May. Let's get it started. Welcome to the NBA. Second last game of the season. Teams grappling for playoff position. We have the May Eagles versus Grizzly. Netzach Knights. Who can pull away with the victory? Who's going to go home feeling the taste of defeat? Let's find out.
Yaakov Weinstock, let's go May.
Thank you. Always want to thank JJ Ostroff for the time that he put into making that intro. And this is a big game because these two teams are locked into the playoffs. But Ari, they have a lot to lose, and that is playoff positioning.
These teams are fighting for currently in third and fourth in the playoff picture at the moment.
Yeah, well, either of them could move almost anywhere. With the win and the loss, the entire playoff picture shifts around. So let's see how this plays out. For those who are wondering why Ari win this year, obviously we'd love to have Ari win second week in a row. But JJ Ostroff, he's at a wedding, so I'm also to observe his wedding, that is. Quick coaches meeting with the ref. We want to thank Anthony for everything he's done for this league so far. Anthony and Andre, what a duo.
Wow.
They've reffed this league so well. They've kind of been like the cops of this league. Bring everybody to the name of the wall, the game of basketball. So let's see how this goes. Tip is up. Won by Netzach. And we're off. Point guard brings it up. Barron, number 5. Surveys the defense. Gortz, one-on-one with him. An elite defender. Cuts into the middle of the paint and a quick foul call. Not a great foul call, but call nonetheless. All right, starting lineup for the Netzach Knights. At the center position, you got number 7 or 1, I'm not sure.
Number 24.
Teigman.
Number 1.
At the power forward position, you got the man in the middle, Shea Wallach. Small forward, you got Dimmenstein, or maybe Kurtz. Small shooting guard, Dimmenstein. 3 seconds in the paint, and point guard is Barrett. As you hear, the May side came out tonight to represent. Lauber starting at point guard brings the ball up. Spielvogel fades to the high post. Gortz, right wing, has the ball. He's at the shooting guard tonight. And then we have Rahmani and Kirshner filling out the rest of the spots on the floor. Gortz, middle of the paint, tough take, no good. Looking for a foul call. You hear the May crowd, they're involved tonight as Barron gets it over to Dimmenstein. Swing, Teigman to the corner. Dimmenstein, good ball movement, weird looking form for Barron. And he gets it to fall. He looks like he threw his entire body weight into that shot. That's a very unorthodox look by Barron there. Lauber looking out, gives it over to Gortz. Gortz into the middle, gives it to Lauber. Not good spacing, and nothing happening right now for the Eagles offense. Rahmani pulls it out. He wants to screen by Rahmani. He gets that look, he gets to the baseline, and nothing doing. He's got Kirsch.
He gets past it, whatever.
Kirsch at the top of the key, dribbling. Lauber calls for it, and they're going to reset. Lauber one-on-one, almost double dribbles it, gives it over to Gortz. Gortz at the top of the key. Goes around Spielvogel screen, Spielvogel in the middle of the paint. He's blocked. Kirschner with the rebound. Puts it in, offensive rebound. And Kirschner's first game back from his trip to Israel, a bye last week, and he was gone for 2 weeks of playing time. And great to have him back, an athletic wing / big man who's always has his handprints on everything. Fingerprints. Bad call by the ref. That definitely looked like it was off Netzach. Dimmenstein gets the ball. He's a good shooter and a great defender. Wallach stayed vertical, good defense, and Gortz gets it over to Lauber. Now Wallach is actually the engine for this. Chris gets it. Good look, but Wallach is the engine to this offense. Last week he put up a whopping. Sorry, I lost my stats for a second.
You good?
Yeah, I got it. Wallach had 21 last week as Barron puts up another 3 against that to fall.
May's not doing so well yet. Down 4. coming off a bye week.
Yeah, it might take them a little bit of time to get their legs under them. Well, I'm not going to get used to this Baron three-point shot. It looks like it's just so unorthodox.
Cody finds Spiel lays it in.
Beautiful pick and roll. Textbook between Gortz and Spiel. Spiel rolling to the bucket. Gets his first points of the night.
Baron taking it up. Comes there. Looks like a carry a little. How's the ref?
Yeah, they're not going to call that. Baron to the middle of the paint. Nowhere to go.
Cody is just
holding it in the paint, lobber up on Wallach.
Every direction.
There's overrated chance coming from the Maves side.
Every direction
you
face,
trying to get
Cody
in his head.
Is there.
Wallach, top of the key. That's out of Dimmerstein. Back to Wallach. Dribbles in to the corner. Dribbles it up top. Gives Dimmerstein back to Teigman for three. Air ball.
Air ball.
Push, big rebound. Pushing makes him look small, ripping it out.
The ball movement from Netzach right there was amazing, but they couldn't find a shot. Spiel
dives into the middle of the paint. He went up lefty.
Spiel's last game was against maybe Chafetz Chaim
it was against Darkhead.
Against Darkhead. He had 6 points and 5 fouls. And in this game, he's already on 4 points with no fouls.
It's something you'd much rather see, obviously. They're tying it up.
Side note, if you ever bring a water bottle,
we're going to have our first sub as Mendel. It's Mendel. Subs in.
Free Ari. Let Ari talk.
Side note, if you ever come to the games, and do not put a water bottle on the table, or don't walk in front of the camera.
What? Speaking of water. Three goes up, no good, rebounded by Gortz. You know what? You always have premier rebounders, but usually those rebounders, as Rahmani looks like he got hit.
Rahmani forces a lot, though, but he scores, so that's what matters. We have a tie game right now.
He's a good shooter, yeah, but a lot of his shots don't come off of shot creation.
Baron's now at the 2. It's Mendel. They love that play.
Baron is 3 for 3 from 3.
Last week I was doing the scoreboard during the Netzach game, and they ran that same play the play that they just scored on. They ran like 4 times in a row, and it worked 3 of them.
You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You hear the Netzach coach calling for a give and go. They probably want to get Baron or Wallach involved.
On top of that, last week when they played, what a steal by Jody. Last week at their game, they were down 12-8, I think it was.
Money, he drills it. He has that little AR celebration. AR 45, lights it up.
Netzach has a great press. They used their press defense and went on a 12-0 last week.
Wow.
But now, tie game, 9-up.
You know what?
They hit a 3 and Rahmani returned.
Good defense by Spiel. Wallach is too strong right there. Sorry, technical difficulties.
What's it called is dead.
The gimbal's dead? It's a shame. It's a steal by Mendel. Gortz chasing it down. Going the other way. You see the banks get hyped. They're all up. Oh, wow. Anthony looking like he played wide receiver back in high school.
No, I got it.
Are you blocking the camera?
The fix.
Besides his technical difficulties, Robert gets it over to Rahmani. Spiel in the corner. Spiel gives it over. Knocked out of bounds. He's going the same way.
Sorry for the whatever this is called.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
All right. We're back.
Well, now with the gimbal out of commission,
out of commission. I'm holding the camera. It's going to get a little blurry probably, but
you know what?
It is what it is.
The broadcast, at least we have that, you know? Robert gets into the middle of paint. Strong take with his left. No good.
Up, strong.
Yeah,
doesn't come down with it.
He had a good look right there. You obviously wanted to finish that.
If you look at the score, we got a great 9-11 game.
Oh my God. Yes, it's 9-11. Netzach looking to change that with the shot. No good. Rebounded and knocked off of Netzach. Now we see that Mendel had that rebound, but it was knocked out of his hands by Gortz.
Okay, this is getting really shaky. I'm sorry, everyone watching, but like.
Gortz is a premier rebounder at the shooting guard position. It's really something you rarely see. Rahmani's got to make sure he's got his head up a little bit more, waiting for a pass.
Shout out to Azriel for helping out with the...
Good defense, swing action. Rahmani for three. No good. Foul on Kirshner. And Rahmani's looking for a lot of shots. He's not really keeping his head up and trying to pass it. You see Coach Zev telling him to look for a little bit more ball movement.
And a shout out to Azriel for taking over camera duty.
We want to thank Azriel as our go-to utility guy. He's always there to do a random whatever it is for the broadcast. A lot of the stuff behind the scenes that you don't know what happens is because of Azriel. So big shout out to him. Viewers at home, we want to thank you for joining us tonight.
Speaking of that kickball by Godi, this gym tomorrow by lunch for the May Bachram.
You know what?
We'll be hosting the first ever, and maybe even only ever, soccer tournament.
Yeah, definitely something interesting. We'll get to that in a second. I just don't want to go any further without mentioning the supreme defense. Spiel's been playing on Shia Wallach. Spiel gets the arrow at the goal, and he's hyped up.
Wow.
When you see that he's just staying straight up on Shia Wallach, not letting him get any space. And now he gets the end one. Love to see
Zev just denied Yoel so hard. Yoel thought he was going in with Galler. Zev says nope.
Speaking of which, Galler checks in. Spielvogel misses the free throw. Excuse me.
You gotta hit your free throws,
especially
as someone who claims to be a big man.
Yeah, you're gonna get to the line a lot at that position. Netzach slows it down, open shot in the corner.
Travel.
He shuffled the feet, and the Illinois is gonna check in.
They call those in this league.
That was a travel. He shuffled his feet. There was no purpose for it. He just 1-2 and didn't move, and that's a travel.
Gotta get this.
Jacob Galler checked in. Didn't get a lot of playing time right there, but he checked in.
Okay, timeout or?
Yeah, it was a timeout called by Netzach, and this brings us to your Chinese word of the day.
Chinese
New
word
segment.
of the day.
We want to thank Robert Greenfield for the inspiration. And according to this fortune cookie,
I've never seen fortune cookies go like this. They used to say fortunes and have some lotto numbers, but now this fortune that was found in the classroom had
the Chinese word of the day.
A Duolingo.
Well,
Chinese
the word is, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it due to the fact that I'm not Chinese. But
Baruch Hashem.
Kaliji or something, Kaliji. In case you ever wanted to know how to say curry chicken in Chinese, chicken. There you go.
If you want to hit up Chosen?
Yeah, just ask them. Wow, I bet. What do you think would happen if you walked up there and asked them for that? You think they'd understand what you were trying to say? Just like, there's no way we're pronouncing it correctly.
Yeah. We are halfway to the halfway point.
Yeah.
With 10 minutes.
11 up, 10 minutes on the dot.
11.
May with the ball.
At the scoreboard.
And let's see what May's going to try to take their first lead of the game right here.
So, for all those who...
Fogel's going to be sitting. Malloy, Galler, Lauber, Ports, and Rahmani fill out the 5 on the floor.
It's Mendel with the foul.
It's Mendel.
What a great...
I bet you the Rebel wouldn't have fouled him there. Putting that out there. You think the Rebel would have committed that foul before half court?
We met one of the Rebels, some Rebbe, over Shabbos.
That was not the Rebbe, Ari.
One of
that was Rabbi Frankel.
The Rebbe Frankel.
The Rabbi Frankel.
With the Rabbi Wolf Shabbaton?
That was some Shabbaton. Mogo Lauber! He closed it!
I love the name Logo Lauber.
Yeah, you know what?
No hate to him, but I have never seen him hit the rim from past the white line.
He's definitely seen him hit deep ones. He's almost knocks it away, doesn't come up with the steal.
Both Lauber and Avinoam Rahmani are sharp shooters from the three-point line. But do they have range is the real question. But
Stein can't answer. Rebound by Lauber, and he's going to slow it down.
Rebound by Lauber.
Yeah, well, Logo Lauber kind of just flows off the tongue, you know? Rahmani trying to create a little bit, middle of the paint, left.
Loves that.
Wow, that was nasty. The leading scorer for 3 games so far this year, he needs to tie his shoe. Let's hope he can do that.
Being a lefty yourself, Mr. Diamond.
Yeah.
What do you think of people considering leftyism as a disability?
You're wrong. Just think about it. I'm a lefty. Oh, call a foul on the floor there. But when you think about it, everybody says like, oh, everything's built for righties, right? But now I have to learn how to do everything for righties, and I could do it naturally lefty. So I'm pretty much like
You have an
7%.
advantage over everyone.
Yeah,
I
I'm like
see.
7%
Like,
ambidextrous.
I see you in the paint. It's you or him at the paint.
I appreciate
Both
that.
sides. But like, last game we were watching a lefty.
Middle of the paint, fouled by Yoel. Wallace gonna go to the line.
Oh, we have 5 fouls with 8 minutes to remain.
You know what? A quick foul or two by May, and they put Netzach in the bonus, which could be.
It's a great position for Netzach, but
Yeah.
we're not going for that. Is this 18 is the real question?
No, it's 11. It's clearly 11.
6, 7, 8, 9, that's 13.
What are you looking at?
Does his last name have
Oh, Dimmenstein.
13 letters?
That, you know what? We always talk about the Chavetz Chaim syllable situation.
Violation on?
Violation.
I think that's Galler.
It's on May.
That's Galler.
That's just unforced. Give the man the free throw. He missed it, so you got lucky with the missed free throw there as Wallach hit the first one. You gotta make sure. There, that time you see Galler waits it.
We got May up by 3 now with that free throw.
Possession game.
3-point game. This is what I said this before. Netzach has press, and their press is very good. They had a 12-0 run last week against, I think it was
They
DRS.
played
It
DRS,
was against
yeah.
DRS.
Well, they won that
that's
game
not-
by a landslide.
That's not saying much.
Oh, it's good. That's the help side block. He's a beast. He's got hops for days.
I think we're going to get JJ on this and make that a YouTube short again.
Maybe.
What a
Well, it's
block
not
by
Bobby
Dolan.
Newman, but that's it out. Going to the corner.
For
three. Oh, in and out. You don't see him shoot a lot, but that was a nice look, and it almost went in. Place would have erupted seeing their fan favorite get a good shot up like that. You hear Netzach getting into that
Daniel
play
Gortz.
call, and Gortz just swoops it for the steal. Going the other way. Oh man, he is a phenom on that defensive side of the ball.
It looked like Zev called the timeout.
Yeah.
The coach thought,
The ref thought.
gave them extra time.
Yeah. Well,
the team to
usually
get
you
back
see
to.
this Netzach team pressing
In the
as he gets it down low. Yellow hooks it out. Robert.
Finds out. Travel.
3-second violation. Yeah, Yoel was in the paint for a while and forgot to step out. You hear Coach
Okay.
Zev Teitelbaum telling him if he has the
Zev
ball
is
like
angry.
that. Yeah, well, he's right. If you have the ball in the paint like that, you just have to go up confidently.
Zev is
Otherwise,
right.
you're a liability.
Zev is right. It trips over Daniel Gortz.
Good ball movement.
What is the form?
I don't understand. You know what it reminds me of? As Gortz knocks it away. Over to Mendel, though.
This is wow. Everyone's just going back, forth, back, forth.
Good
Everything.
passing by Netzach, but unable to get anything. Wallach down low, he's got Galler on him. A nice dish, no look over to Dimmenstein. Shot up, no good. Bad miss, and May comes up with the ball. You know what his shot form reminds me of?
What?
You know those water fountains? They have those people in like weird positions.
Yeah.
Rahmani's got to slow down. He looks like at the apex of his shot, he's like on the top of a water fountain. He's got water spouting out of his mouth.
That's a push. That is a push. And Yoel will get subbed out because Zev is not gonna. Yoel, what did I say?
Yeah, well, you know what? Obviously, it looked like he was pushed out, but he dribbled the ball on the baseline.
I should co-coach with Zev for varsity.
Ask him. Let us know what he says about that.
Let's check the comments.
Yaakov
Okay,
Weinstock
yeah,
owns the comments right now.
Yeah, Yaakov
Mittman,
Weinstock. He
drills it.
The press is back. What did I say about the press?
Yeah, well, the only way to beat the press is by passing out of it.
There was
You're not going to dribble through a press. And that's what happened when you dribble through a press. Wallach. Wow. Great defense.
I saw this, I think a year ago or so, I saw a video on this one college. They did a press. They would basically camp on the other team's half the whole game.
Really?
And they would get around 200 points a game because all they would do is shoot threes.
Galler for three. He drills it.
Wow.
You don't see Galler getting a lot of threes off often, but
Galler
is it a long 2 or 3?
You can never.
2.
You gotta watch the foot. Kevin Durant could have won the which game was it?
They would have made the semis.
Conference finals if he watched his foot. Oh, Baron, what is
What
that?
a fountain, but unlike the water fountain, it wasn't wet.
With a spinning rebound.
Bad
Lauber
pass.
gets it. Lendl on his knees for Lauber. Lauber with the ball.
Slings it over Ahmani, doesn't see
He's
Gortz
gonna
wide
give
open.
Gordy. He's gonna give it to Gordy. Oh. Lauber turns to Zev. Zev yells out to what is
Still for
Spielvogel
three.
doing?
Gets the 3 up for the corner. Not a great look, but Ahmani has to look up. He's only been looking at the hoop, and you know you always got to get your teammates involved. That's not something we like to see from him. Obviously, he's a capable scorer.
I'm not holding that.
Alright, so being that I'm currently next to 2 star basketball players
Yeah.
for soon to be the JV, the
No,
varsity
yeah.
May basketball team. What do you guys prefer? Shirtless?
What?
Tank top? Like with a shirt or without a shirt?
I thought you meant you wanted us to play like without anything.
I'm saying no, whoa. Calm
Baron?
down.
I'm saying like
Do you
top,
prefer
obviously.
with the shirt under or just the tank top?
I've never thought about wearing a shirt under my jersey.
'Cause I know certain kids do it because like of paleness.
No,
For, I'm not
really?
gonna name names, but there are certain
First
kids.
touch back in. Fade away, bad look.
Air ball,
But loses that out of bounds, it's gonna go the same way.
white ball.
Yeah.
Kurt, if you look at this, Zev does this every time. Every single time they do a rotation. Oh, picked off.
Robert almost gets it back. Unable to
Will they get
rise.
over? Will he get over in time? I've only seen, in my history of watching the NBA, I've only seen one 8-second violation get called.
Mittman gets the defender to blow back, and he gets the bucket to fall. Mittman checks in, and he gets quick buckets. 5 quick points.
Whoa. Shaking the
And a
table.
hard trip and fell on Shea Wallach. They almost clotheslined him.
Wow. That
They're
was.
waiting for the strong press, but that was a wild
Should we
clothesline.
interview him right now?
Who's him?
The coach, once
Bravo,
again,
Bravo, Bravo,
standing
money,
in
no
camera
look.
shot.
Moves in. You want to see him make a move. Gets it to the paint. Galler, another 3. Oh, he banks it in.
I was playing with Galler on Motzei Shabbos at night, and
You know what?
he banked a long 3.
The bank is
he
open.
said, "We take those," and I said, "He's right."
Is the bank open on Sunday nights?
Currently, it probably is closed. The real question is
Steele comes up with it.
the parking in the bank open?
I said over to Rahmani. Oh, great look. I was just unable to understand where he is compared to the hoop and didn't have the angle.
Zooming on the
3-point
Giannis
game.
on the ground.
Barron got set up to Mendel. Barron surveys the defense out from the corner from Teigman back to Teigman.
Teigman.
They're just passing it back and forth,
For
not really
3.
getting anything. Barron misses the 3 and Mittman gets the
to
rebound.
Mendel. To
They
number
gotta make
1.
sure they have Mittman, Barron, and Wallach in check.
Wow. He is
Staying straight up again is Spielvogel. And over the back foul on Netzach. Spielvogel,
13.
I don't care how much he scores.
No.
If he keeps on playing Wallach like that, he will do everything he has to do. Timeout called by
That's a
Zev.
great call by Zev.
Yeah, you know
Up
what?
by 3 with 13 seconds left in the half. Gives them a chance to regroup, plan out the last play.
Yeah, trying to regroup before the half, make sure that they got a good shot off, and hopefully extend their lead.
We have people
We are joined by a
asking
sideline
for
reporter,
JJ.
Ozzy Bortz. JJ is currently at a wedding. No, don't do it.
rather change
It's
over me. I mean, I
not,
get
no,
what
Chanel
you're saying.
doesn't want us to.
They gotta get used to it. 'cause I'm
Oh,
gonna
the
be here
gimbal's
for
dead, but
varsity
obviously we want to thank Azriel Soniker for his forearms right now are probably burning, but he's sacrificing a lot for you guys at home.
season. I saw
I want
last
to thank
name.
Chester also for joining us at the media table.
We're gonna have a halftime segment thing with him
Oh, we are.
per,
Okay.
per his request.
For his request.
They're pressing.
That's
Gives
life.
up money. Tell Galler. Or will he force it?
He's got to look up.
3.6 seconds.
3.6 seconds, and Galler is,
cannot
Rahmani is not looking up.
Rahmani.
Rahmani has 2 seconds. That's the 3 up in
buzzer
time.
beater.
Oh,
Wow.
and the whistle's blown.
And it is halftime. May.
21.
Up by 3.
Netzach 18.
Rabbi Karp high-fiving
We're gonna.
the Bacher.
Census says they want to meet with the one and only Rabbi Karp, so let's
The one
catch
and
up with
only
him for
Rabbi
halftime.
Karp.
Rabbi Karp. Rabbi Karp, you are live.
Rabbi Karp.
Rabbi Karp is dictioning us.
Rabbi
All right.
Karp despises the live stream for absolutely no reason. But
cool.
there's my father and my brother. Hi.
Speaking of your brother, we want to shout out Tani Wynn. He's here every game to represent, to cheer on Shmuel, even though he doesn't really get playing time often. Shout out to Tani Wynn. We want to thank you for your support and your loyalty.
Oh, we have the man, the legend himself. Wait, I need to get a full frame.
David Soniker, newest member of the hockey team. I think we might have to blur that out.
And Yetzer Hashem, we will be commentating the hockey games.
I will not be involved in that.
I will be commentating the hockey games.
I don't know anything
the hockey
about,
team starting December 31st.
I don't know the first thing about
the
hockey.
man who runs the school for the student side, Yitzi Spielvogel.
Gotta love Yitzi Spielvogel.
Yeah, the crowd is here today. And Tani, what a man. We got an empty section.
Now it's on behalf.
Yeah. We are here with the new for me segment of Coach's Corner, sponsored by FM Home Loan.
You know what? I would love to bring us Coach's Corner, but somebody clearly left this marker open for far too long. It doesn't do anything.
Use your imagination.
Well, I will tell you.
Use your imagination.
Use your imagination. I like that. Ooh, look at this. Improvise.
We have the Coach's Corner.
Coach's Corner.
No, not on that. Coach's
We have our basketball
right
court.
Here. Shout out to the 30 viewers who are live right now. If you're here, say something in the comments.
Thank you everybody at home for joining us. And now we're joined by Coach's Corner, sponsored by FM Home Loans. FM Home Loans, more home loans for your...
Oh wow, we could see it.
What's that? Do they have a slogan?
No. It would be written on the board.
Let's just say better homes for you.
Okay. Anyway, we see that Netzach always starts off right after a bucket. They're always going to have a press, right? So let's say here, this is May, O is May. This is the inbounder. This is going to be the point guard. Now they're going to have two guys up here, and one guy over here. Now what's going to happen is, if May doesn't have anybody trying to help the point guard pass out of the press, this guy is going to close out right here, trapping the point guard. And the only way to beat that, if you're May, you need your guys to stay back. You're going to need one guy right by half court. That way you can pass it over the top of this defender. You're going to need one guy over here. That way if he... Good thing we didn't use that whiteboard. If this guy closes out, you have the pass over here and this guy's open. The point is, the only way to break out of the press is with passing. You're not going to dribble out of a press, especially one as tight as Netzach's. Ari?
With a minute and a half left of halftime, I just wanted to point out these two games so far today that we've played, that we've commentated. They've both been really good games.
That's not true. I wish that was true.
The games we have commentated on.
The first game was, it was a big game. You had some title contenders facing off. You had
both been close games.
Yeah, Chaim played against YFR and X'd out a victory.
It's just
with 3 points.
What this means is it's going to be a good playoffs.
Well, yeah, you know what? I believe that May, I could double check in a second, but I believe that May is tied in the standings with Netzach. So that means that the winner of this matchup will have the upper hand in the standings and for playoffs. Yeah, both teams are 3-1 at the moment. Chafetz Chaim is now 5-1 and YFR is now 4-1. So with a win here for either of these teams, it really gives them the upper hand, something they really want as the playoffs quickly approach.
Okay. Wow. Netzach, Meg, 21-18.
It's been an exciting game so far. It is not disappointed. The crowds are involved, the fans.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Thank you,
6,
Ari, for the countdown.
5. I'll leave the last part up to them.
All right.
Oh, some kids are fighting way back there. Those are the Galler brothers. Yes.
Also, Hanukkah's coming up, and we are not going to be on the air, unfortunately, for Hanukkah.
We have a bye next week because of Hanukkah.
Well, it's not a bye, but there's an off week. We want to thank Chester for taking over the helm.
Azriel holds it. I'll do shoot.
All right. I want to thank Chester for taking over at the helm.
I want to see it.
David Soniker, you're smack in the middle of our broadcast deal.
Okay, it's game. He needs to be in the middle.
Give him a little break.
Azriel.
Second half gonna start. 3-point lead. See Kirsch's dad shuffling off the court. We're gonna see what this. We're gonna see what the second half has in store. A big game. And like we were saying, Hanukkah's coming up, and unfortunately, we're not going to be with you for Hanukkah. Spiel, pump fake, into the middle of the paint. Layup goes right off the bat, less than 10 seconds in a bucket. Spiel.
If you guys were listening to our last live stream a couple hours ago, if not, you guys could always come join when we stream the Chavetz Chaim games.
Yeah, you know what? They support us now. We're trying to be part of the broadcast, the streaming family, and we're glad to have them on the team.
We brought up not a full segment, but episode about the shoes. You see Spielvogel over there with the Grinches.
Wow, those are. Also, I happen to like.
Very expensive for the Masifta League.
You know
they have
what?
Another pair of those.
Spielvogels don't play around.
Dimmenstein has the same pair as one of the
free throws fall.
Live podcasts. Lauber representing the BCA Awareness Month in the middle of December with his pink shoes.
Let's see if I could. Let's see if the adjustments were made by the Eagles. Like I said, they're in Coach's corner. As Spiel tries dribbling out of the press, like I said, they shouldn't do.
Spiel with his pump fake up there.
My opinion is not taken into account during halftime. Lauber at the top. Rahmani for three. He drills it. AR he's lighting it up. He's on fire. He's firing away, and also Chester's with us. I want to thank Chester.
The bench is going nuts.
Twice. Baron.
Cody got to watch that hand because they could call a foul on that.
Rahmani gives it over to Lauber. They're going to take it up. Lauber gives it to Rahmani. Rahmani back to Lauber. Gorsponsor at the wing. He's going to cut to the middle. Rahmani floater, but no good. The travel's called on Gortz. 6-point lead for May, 26-20. Under 18 minutes to go in the game.
If you're paying attention, currently there are more freshies in than sophomores.
On the May side. Exactly.
So what does this mean for next year?
Well, that means that they have a bright future for the May team.
What?
A nice
good screen
set.
Cody goes up. Cody with the press is back. You gotta watch Coach's corner.
You really do.
He's going into three people.
Passes it up, gets to the Kirsch. He didn't leave his feet. I'm not sure why the coach is so adamant about that.
Yelled into our ears.
Yeah, that was pretty loud.
Down
low, beautiful find. Spielvogel gets it to go.
Spiel's on fire tonight. Great defense.
Great, yeah.
Hitting, I think all his layups so far.
You know what I'm gonna say? I don't want to jinx anything. However, before the game, Donnie Spielvogel asked for an interview. And I said, we don't just give interviews to anybody. We're gonna need something special. We're gonna need something special from you.
Yep.
And
he's
that's exactly what we're getting.
He got a passion, he had a dream, and he's gonna work for it.
Yeah, you could do anything you put your mind to.
Okay, top of the key.
He's over the wall because the foul was called. Gortz is trying to get his yarmulke clipped. Coach gets it. He's it over the corner. Heightman for three. Nope. Rebound. It's going the other way. Looks like it went off of May. But it's going to go.
We have Eagles.
Gortz needs a new bobby pin.
Eagles up by 6.
On top of that, Rahmani trying to break the press. He slows it down, and they're going to have to move. Lauber over to Kirsch. They break it. Spiel's open. Big man move. No good. Couldn't finish it.
The Eagles are up by 6. Netzach has ball.
You know what? When they press like that, it does mean as Gortz gets a nice steal. It it does mean that your guys are always open down the court. Your big man will always leak out with the press. This is Gortz doesn't get it to fall.
Spiel
It's a highlight play. And Spiel gets the follow.
Spiel
And he's trying to get the crowd high. He's playing great. Coach Zev getting involved. He has his voice is lost. The crowd's into it. Spiel gets the steal. Lauber is pushing it. Pushes, challenges him. Rahmani, should have just come down with it. He had the rebound in his hand. And Baron's going to take it up. He saw Gortz and got scared.
Netzach coaches yelling.
No, I don't think they expected this kind of, quickness from the May defense.
Travel.
The water fountain may be a little bit slippery sliding around like he's at a water park. Speaking of water parks.
Water parks.
Water parks or amusement park?
I'm gonna go with a water park. Depends. For Hanukkah trip, if you were to go on a Hanukkah trip.
He throws it.
Avi Noam Rahmani.
45 is a bucket.
Zev with a massive voice crack.
Yeah, well, you know what? When you are committing like Zev is, let's go. They're hyped. They are hyped, and you love to see it.
On the phone. On the green. In the green.
You know what? When you have somebody who's committed like Zev, his voice is shot, and that's what happens. He's screaming at his team. He's making sure that he gets the best out of them, and that's what's happening tonight. Now, I want to say something.
You go?
We have the scoring of Avi Noam Rahman. He started off a little bit. He wasn't passing, he wasn't looking up, and that turned up. He had a quick bucket, and that really got them going.
Which one?
Donnie Spielvogel, playing fantastic on the defensive end. Really looks like he has Shia Wallach, their star player, in check. He's been rebounding, he's been playing defense, he's been scoring buckets, and he's been doing everything they need him to do tonight. Daniel Gortz, there's obvious leadership, and it's just something you love to have. You see a plethora of players with their fingerprints all over this game, and you just love to see it.
If you were to be able to check the scorecard right now, you would know that Avinoam Rahmani and Spielvogel combined have more points than all of Netzach. Because Avinoam having 11 and Spiel at 12
Spiel's
already.
12? I didn't know that. Well, shout out to Spiel, because that's a new career high.
Oh, what the?
Gortz went for the highlight.
Going up with that level of confidence? Wow.
Yeah, like we were saying before, a steady output from the May Eagles is what's ideal. And last game, we had Rahmani with 11 and Gortz with 9. They called a travel on the Eagles.
I disagree, but I'm biased. So,
Mendel, bring the ball up. Wolf, shout out to Rabbi Wolf for the shot and on Shabbos.
yeah, wow, it was amazing. Oh, Goody.
Wolf picks his pocket.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I think his tips touched the backboard.
Yeah,
there.
he got so high, I didn't even think he realized how high he could get.
He is such a great player on the defensive end.
It's unbelievable.
If he couldn't hit a layup, he would still be amazing.
They call a foul on Spielvogel. Spielvogel's upset with that, but you know what? You're not going to get...
3 fouls already. Netzach has no fouls. Playing really clean for the first 6.5 minutes of this half.
Well, they haven't fouled, but that just might be because they're playing lazy defense.
They're playing a press, so a press like that, not fouling,
Well, no, you don't have to
there's
foul.
lazy defense in the
It
paint.
just means that in the backcourt, you're going to have an open man usually for the opposition. As Kirsch tries for that rebound, knocks out of bounds, but it's going to be going the same way. I'm not sure what the base side.
Oh my God, Chester, please tell me you got that.
I'm not
Wow.
sure what he said, but that was something. Oh, that's what you want.
Mr. Lau,
The
but you cannot
idea
be doing
of the
that.
press.
Oh, well, got it.
Perfection. Punch scrambling out of bounds, but love to see the hustle. Sliding on the floor. He's going to go home with the burn on his knee. But you know what? You love to see
I
it.
felt that burn over there. Okay. It's Mendel. It's Baron.
You know what? It's Mendel. If you get it, it's funny. As our review is blocked.
But if you don't get it, it sounds really weird.
Yeah.
That's why I did. It's Baron.
Can't say it.
3 seconds.
3 seconds of the pick. And you know what? If Netzach wants to get back into the game, they're not gonna. They won't be able to give away free possessions like that.
Oh, point guard Kirsch.
He's gonna go to Rahmani. Rahmani passes it up. Kirshner. Good adjustment midair, and they reset it. It's on top of the key. Rahmani's got to slow it down.
Rahmani's
Goes over to
going
Lauber.
fast. I just want to point out I could play much faster than Rahmani. Is that
no,
good?
you can't.
Is that
Into the middle of the paint. No good. But Kirsch is going to go to the line for 2.
okay?
Now, Ari,
Being,
you've heard my broadcast.
I've heard your broadcast.
What do I stress the most?
The free throws.
Thank you.
If you're not hitting your free throws, well, what are you doing here?
Right.
This is some serious stuff. We have a full court here. This isn't pickup. We do free throws here. You get in the paint, you get fouled, whether in the bonus or going up for a layup, you need to hit your free throws.
Shea Wallach is going to come out. I'm not sure if that's foul trouble. Shmuel, is that foul trouble?
Blood.
Oh, he's bleeding. Got it.
I would just at the next time one of the refs come over here to say a call, can you zoom in on the shoes? I want to see if they are school approved.
Kirsch in and
Knowing
out.
that Rabbi Bennett.
Well, I
watches
know
the live
that
stream.
Anthony Shmuel gets a standing ovation on his way out.
And he deserves it.
He deserves it. Yeah. I think
At least
Coach.
for this.
Yeah, I think Zev is trying to get him a little bit of rest.
Cody with the
Yeah,
ball.
Wallach is out. Missed 2 free throws, but an offensive rebound, and Kirsch wants the ball. Robert up top, spreads it. Rahmani, top of the key, behind the back pass. Robert jab steps, middle, out to Rahmani. Jab step, pump fake, spin, and foul around the back. Oh. They called a foul on Rahmani.
Rahmani hooked him.
Wow.
So,
That was an interesting call.
I love
I did not see that one.
the reenactment of the play by the
By the ref?
ref.
Refs don't
With
play
the
around,
hook.
man. These refs are legit.
These refs are legit.
They've been here every day since day one.
Refs in black and white, pinstripes. Is that what they're called? Yeah, pinstripes.
Mendel's gonna go for 2.
Okay, we got the
That's Rahmani's
shoes. Those
second
shoes
foul.
are school. Those
No,
are
they're not.
basically what Rabbi
Those are-
Robinson
those-
wears on the day. Just
No, they're not.
a little brighter.
Those are Air Maxes.
Speaking of
I
Rabbi
believe.
Robinson, he said, not sure if it was a commitment, but he said he was gonna say something at the Netzach game. But
Small Wayne trying to get an NPC chant.
it's
Pretty funny if you ask me,
shut him
honestly.
down.
Yeah, well, especially from the bench.
You know what I've found really clutch, especially for the freshmen this year?
2 free throws going for
A no shot clock violation. Because some of these freshies, they love to dribble.
Shot clock violation.
No shot clock. I'm saying no
Oh,
shot.
stolen, but Lewis gets it right back.
Stolen.
In, out, up, down. Go to the line for 2.
The real question is, would there have been an assist for number 21? Because he gave the ball right back to Gody.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Gortz turned it over right to Wechter, but he passes it right back to Gortz. So they're playing a little roly-poly there.
Man has a double-digit lead, 11. Gody, number 11, makes the lead to 11.
Gortz going up the second one. Trying to extend the lead.
It's,
No good. And Wallach jumps for that rebound.
he hit one, but it's the free throws thing.
You always gotta convert. 3 points.
Oh, Gody!
Rahmani gets
Gody
the
with
deflection.
another steal. Oh my!
Almost a turnover, but he maintained it.
Gody is all over the ball.
He's always somebody great to have on the team.
Logo Lauber for 3. Oh,
Oh, no good. That would have been a huge play.
Gala
Stay here. Jacob Gala with the hustle.
on the shot. If he would have got that anywhere close to the rim, I would have been surprised. But
Yeah,
he
got-
jumped up in the air, so that's on the shot.
He really got hacked there. All right, let's see if Gala can convert. Trying to extend the lead from 11.
I don't know. I
in
don't think
and
he
out.
hit his free throws because Galler has a special form where he puts a foot much farther than the other foot
Yeah, a lot of times it converts an open 3
into.
to foot on the line. So maybe it's something he would want to work on.
So at the free throw line, he has to adjust his feet. But
What's
he
the free throw to
converts.
fall?
We've seen a lot of 1-for-2s today, but 1-for-2 is better than none for 2.
You know what? I like that. It's true. Just because
Wallach's
you can't
back.
do it perfect.
Wallach's
doesn't mean
back
you shouldn't
in.
do it at all. Wallach, big take, no good. And Kirsch comes up with the rebound. Lauber gets the ball, and you hear overrated chants on the May side. Rahmani
Rahmani
launches. Oh, no good. That would have been a big play. Would have demoralized the Netzach side.
I think I'd be good for this press for Netzach. I might think of transferring, but
Just for this press defense.
Just for the press defense.
You know what? You're all over the place. As a block.
Cody with the rebound.
Excuse me.
Spielvogel out. They don't have a true big man in.
Yeah, but
Galler's tall, but like he isn't.
He's not so big.
Not
exactly.
so big. Kirsch is.
That was a kick ball that was missed.
Kirschner could be a big man, but he's just has an older brother who's just much bigger. So like you don't even look at him as a big man.
Right. Well, in that play, you could look at Gwartz as the big man.
Stepping in from the 3 position to be the big man.
Yeah. Oh, that's just unforced.
Looking like AK from last year.
That's disrespectful. Galler drops it out of bounds, but you like to see that May is playing methodically.
Speaking of catching the football, I'm pretty sure the May football team.
I think they won again.
Today.
Undefeated. Push from a beautiful defense. Loses it out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
But they're all over the place right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Number 21.
You got to do jumping jack. Tipped away by Lauber.
Is it mean if I say that he has a real yeshivish look? Because, like, you see what I'm saying.
Oh, I said Lauber? I'm sorry.
Number 21.
Foot on the line. That's a 2. No good regardless.
He's a big kid, though.
You know what? I want somebody to go back and watch this game and see if Gwartz has a double-double with rebounds. Usually from a guard position, you'll see assists.
We'll ask Spielvogel after, because he likes watching film, as he calls it.
I love watching film of myself. Foul, unnecessary by Mendel. 5:35 and counting to go.
Aggressive defense is good defense, but aggressive fouling is bad defense.
Right, you have to play good defense without fouling, and it really changes the dynamic and the flow of your game.
Oh, we had another kid supporting the PCA movement in the middle of December.
You know what?
Well, I thought he was pulling up there. Wow.
Lauber, in, out, Euro, wraparound.
Wow. That's a great kick.
That series of moves right there looked like a 2K combo. He pressed that joystick to no end, and he got the defense all over the place.
Does Netzach have white jerseys?
I don't know, but I'm just.
Coach timeout. Lauber lost an eyeglass.
Yeah, a lens fell out. You got elbow to the face.
If you're missing a lens, is it called eyeglasses?
Yeah, I guess it's just an eyeglass.
Oh, he's good.
He fixed it.
He's
what
good.
A warrior.
Oh, they're subbing him out anyways because they started.
Oh, it's an official injury. Well, it's not really an injury, but that's how it works.
We've had a couple of those today.
Lauber wanted a foul. He got
so that's what you get for flopping.
That's got slacking for a second, but they're back.
Okay, Kirsch.
Spread it. Spiel gets to the half court. Knocked away.
Spiel just got stripped.
Oh, tough take by Mendel.
He went up, but he went up vertically somewhat, but it was on the run. So like holding your arm straight on the run. Stop time. Wow.
Wow, coach was adamant about that one.
The Eagles up by 11. If Yaakov Meisner is listening, I'm really sorry. We will be looking for your Eagles costume. See? We got
not sure what's going on that Netzach side.
Aaron Weisberg, yes, you're correct. AK will have the biggest impact. Up there with everybody behind Zevin in the huddle. And yeah, no names.
Who's in the is it all Yaakov Weinstock still?
Yaakov Weinstock. Who? Dennis Rodman. Wow.
I think he's comparing somebody on May to Dennis Rodman for his rebounding skills. Let's hope it's not for anything else about Dennis Rodman, because then we might have some issues.
Clean up after.
Play's going to resume.
They do not make the commentators clean up.
Lauber does not check
only
in.
Shmuel and Zach have to clean up.
What?
We haven't brought in Zach yet this entire episode.
I love how you call them episodes.
I'd be sick of it.
Everybody, if you're watching at home and you're not subscribed,
please subscribe and put it on your status. You don't lose anything by putting it on your WhatsApp status.
I want a like. I want a post notification. I want something in the comments, in the chat. I want everything, really. I want a screenshot and send it to everybody you know.
The press. You need to chuck it up to Kirsch.
Oh, no. Good pressing leads to bad offense. Unable to get it over the half-court line.
I hate to break it to you, but Diamond's playing varsity. That pass?
Awful. Your defense, and a steal comes up right away. Lauber gets it.
What a save by Lauber.
Rahmani gets it, top at half court. Lauber's going to slow it down.
Once they make it past the line,
Nice pass.
Past the half court line.
Rahmani slows it down, tries making a move, nothing going. There's it to Goritz. Goritz holds the ball in the corner, he's dribbling. There's a Lauber, 24. Go to his left side, poked away. Fast break opportunity, Mendel running, Wallach. Oh! Standing up, and Aaron Kushner. What a play! That was IQ on display right there. Love to see it. Taking the hit. You love that. Unbelievable.
Fan of the half.
Lauber against the Goritz, they get it to the half court.
Once they get past the half court line, the defense chills out. The coaches have not chilled out yet. This entire game.
Yeah, these coaches are mad. Their Netzach team, you know, these nights look like they're playing. They just woke up from a night. Risky pass, Lauber keeps it, and another foul. And 15 got another one. How many is that on Mendel?
He's on 4 fouls.
He's on 4. Timeout for Netzach. Mendel has 4 fouls, 1 more and he's out.
It's great defense. The only problem is sometimes you miss the ball by an inch, you miss the ball, and you hit the arm. And that's just a foul. So swiping.
Yes. Let me tell you something. It's simple. The game is in the balance right now. And the only thing that's going to sway it either way is the press.
May is in their bonus, so the press got to watch out now as well.
That's true. You can't have such an aggressive press because every single wrong move has, you know, it has
but how their
ramification.
press works is so amazing. I know you covered it in the coach's corner, but I start to realize May has to start putting 2 people on the other side of the court because they have 4 people here. There are 3 places at the ball: the side, the middle, and the other side. And they have 3 people, 1 person at each of those sides.
Right.
So wherever you go, you will be doubled by then. Your best bet is chucking it all the way to the paint or right around the paint, and having Spielvogel or Kirshner or Galler there.
Exactly. You have your big man.
layup.
You have your big man A down low, so he's not the one to, you know, to try to dribble it up through a zone, through a press. And then if you're trapped, you always have your guy that you can chuck it to in the backcourt, and he has an open layup.
On top of it,
Lauber gets a clutch free throw to fall.
your free throw.
Lawrence is so happy about
now
that.
it's a double-digit lead again by May. 40-30, Eagles.
All right, so this is interesting actually. The clock isn't running on a free throw, even though it normally would, as the free throw's missed. But it's because it's coming out of a timeout. Mendel bring the ball up. He's got 4. He's got to be careful. Rahmani swiping at the ball, unable.
Travel.
Off step, unnecessary. Barron makes the mistake and just made the ball
Is
back.
that actually a travel run?
Yes, it is.
It is?
Because when you take a hop step, it's 2 steps, right? The 1-2 of the hop. As Goritz gets it into the front court, gets it over to Kushner, and they get safe in the front court. Knocked into bound by Wallach. But you have that 1-2 without going anywhere, and therefore it's a travel.
Something I haven't been seeing.
Lauber's going to inbound. Gets it on top to Goritz. Comes down with it. You're going to need better spacing than that.
Rahmani's opening the door.
Lauber dribbling up. They're going to trap. Kirshner, cross court, skip pass. Great ball movement to avoid the defense. Kirshner, cross court, Goritz. Beautiful ball movement. Oh, but ends up in a turnover.
Foul. You got to give it to the best free throw shooter on the team.
Yeah, I think Goritz should have just dribbled around.
Should have dribbled it. He might have not have heard the ref, though.
Oh, and Kirshner with the block.
On 3 people, that is something different.
A minute 30 to go, and they're going to...
Something I haven't seen much this game. I haven't seen many picks. And with the press, a pick. The whole of Netzach went insane at that call.
Contact and somebody on the floor.
And for some reason, we have Dax and Zevi Friedman, or Fried something, from May on the Netzach side. But it's okay.
Fun fact, Zevi Friedman switched out of Netzach. I'm not sure.
I think majority of Netzach's players now have 4.
That one was live, but Goritz has that clutch vein. He has that clutch gene.
We got bush camping on this side of the court.
Yeah, cherry picking.
A classic Yaakov Meiser move. Shout out my boy.
Missed that free throw.
Oh,
knocked out of bounds. And who's going to come up with it? Barron in the corner.
We're taking the waves of the press. It's a
come up
1-on-3 from behind.
He goes from behind him.
Cody almost.
Crystal tries running another charge.
There's a minute left. May is only up by 7 now. They have.
Kirshner. It's over Gorse.
8 seconds.
Timeout by 7. That was a smart timeout.
Because 8-second violation.
Yeah, he realized they weren't going to get it over the timeline in time. Chester wants us all to know that he is winning in the fantasy league
by a lot.
Losing in the fantasy league.
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay, we have.
On to another note.
Netzach is taking it onto the court. This is Coach's Corner IRL. Right here with Netzach. Zev going over some key plays.
Shout out to Chester. You've had enough shout outs for the year.
I see the players on the bench. We know Zev title bound. Zev loves having a full team with a little rotation. Opposite Darke's ways, Darke has little man, little rotation, but Zev has a big roster with a little rotation. And I could tell, knowing personally some of the bench players, I could tell that they are pissed.
Yeah, well, Zev has a deep roster, and you know they're annoyed that this press is an annoying press.
And seeing the bench players, they might not have a chance to come back on this season because next game is a tough game against YFR.
That's going to be an exciting one.
Was the #1 seed up until earlier today.
Right, they lost the clutch time, and now the tiebreaker goes. Oh, picked off. Lauber trying to get to it, and now they call a foul.
There's 6 fouls. One more foul, and Netzach will be in the bonus.
But it's 7.
That's 6 fouls. One more foul,
they're in the bonus. You're right.
But there's only 50 seconds.
That's not going to have to close this out. Could they close the gap?
We had a slow mishap of the time by Zach for 3.
Barron. Oh, it's a 4-point game.
Oh, wow. It's a 4-point game.
Let's pass the defense. Galler into the paint. Foul! Oh.
33 seconds left.
He had a chance to finish.
33 seconds left. 4-point game.
See the YFL fans booing May. They don't want to get lapped in the standings.
Who is the foul on? We have Yaakov Khan booing them as well for no reason.
We want to thank. We want to thank Yaakov Khan for subscribing. Galler misses it.
He really has a passion for coming to these JV games.
These May games, he loves it. Galler, see if you can extend his sleeve. He does. Big free throw for Galler. He took a deep breath, he focused, and he knocked it down.
If you guys remember, the last time May was playing, it was a really close matchup, and the game was sealed by free throws. Daniel Gwartz clutched it up against Dalke, sealing the game.
Well, they were up
by free throws. Yeah. They got up by free throws. They are in their bonus, and they're about to be in their complete bonus, which is an automatic 2 shots.
2 shots, exactly. That's huge.
That is
One
huge.
more foul, and you know they're going to Netzach side is going to start intentional fouling soon.
Netzach side they're on their feet. May side, a bunch of dads.
No, you know the bench and the row behind the bench, 2 rows behind the bench have really been involved. I want to thank Mr. Wynn for coming out tonight. Always supporting, helped us with our Marv Minion. Shout out to Mr. Wynn.
Yep, we got.
All right.
Wow.
Netzach with the ball, down by 5.
They got 6 fouls, they got 9 fouls. We got a game.
Netzach down by 5. A 3 makes it a 2-point game.
Any bucket makes it a 1-possession game.
Yeah.
Look at you got the Netzach crowd is on their feet.
Yep. Well, if you're in Netzach, you got to understand.
Oh,
he's going for his knocks it away. And he does. He goes on the floor.
Did he call backcourt?
Oh, they called a foul on Gwartz.
Right 11. Oh, and Netzach is in their bonus.
That's the May side.
Netzach is in their bonus. Netzach has reached their bonus, so it's a 1-on-1. Clutch free throws. Oh my God. It's Mendel at the. Don't jinx it.
That was unbelievable.
It's Mendel is at the line. It's Mendel at the line.
He's a good free throw shooter.
If he hits this, it's a 1-possession game.
For Netzach, they have a lot of scoring on the floor. They have Mittman, Waller, Mendel, and
love to see.
Possession game.
Being that I don't get so much time to commentate.
In the backcourt. That's money. Oh, the coach. Somehow it ends up in the hands of Galler and they're going to foul. 22 seconds left. I'm not sure how that ended up by Galler.
It was a tip by
15 fouls out of the game with that.
Oh, Mendel is gone.
He's their best free throw shooter.
Wow,
that is huge.
He didn't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
But if you look,
9, 10, 11, 12, 12.
Well,
Just to say, Dimmenstein's last name officially has 12 letters.
And he's number 11. Tenas Arasadibas. 9 months before a baby's born.
All right, let's see how this goes. Big free throws right here.
What happened on that play, if you rewatch it, one of the players on Netzach went to catch it, and the other one went to catch it, and one of them tipped it for the other one, and they missed it.
And then it rolled off somebody's back. That was a wild sequence leading to Galler at the free throw line.
One of these, and he makes it a 4-point game.
And he hits it. A 2-possession game. The freshman is unfazed.
Clutch free throws. Cody giving him like a shrug on the shoulders.
The throw doesn't get it to go.
Cody's going
almost a
aggressive.
steal, and Wallach is going to be running.
Cody's
he knows that Gortz is always a factor to beware of. Barron for 3. Go good, Labber. That's the rebound. By Tyler.
What a rebound by Lab. Kirshner celebrating it.
The Labber put this game away. This is huge.
Wow.
Labber's got 2 free throws.
It's been a pretty good game, but it's been a shame.
Serious?
I really wanted to see some players like Daniel step in. I like seeing the guys on the bench play. Give them a chance, give them their opportunity.
Yeah, but in a game like this, you know that as a coach, you always want to go safe.
Being someone that played no minutes in their 9th grade season, how did it feel
Labber with the free throw.
I played 20.
He played 20 minutes at 0 points, but he says that feels good.
You see May, they're not even going to go for the offensive rebound. All they want to do is prevent the leak out. Labber gets the free throw.
No rebound needed.
Stepped over the baseline, and that's a violation. He saw Gortz. Gortz has that scale factor. He saw Gortz, and he just held it for that second as his foot crossed the line.
If you watch that back, you see the referee has a sheer face of disappointment, knowing that the guy messed up and could have costed the game.
Kirshner going to the line, trying to put this game away.
We have 19 fouls on the half.
That's total. No, that made it sound like May has 19 fouls. Kirshner got the free throw foul, and that was a huge one. Now they're gonna, Netzach's gonna need 2 threes to try to win this one, or try to tie it.
Wow, Tracy McGrady's free game. Nope. Oh, they call violation. Wow. One more foul.
Roll it. Go, pick it.
And there's been a foul a minute.
Wallace picks it up over Gortz.
For 3.
Goes for the shot.
He hits.
No, he does it. In and out.
That is the game. They didn't call it.
He's gonna dribble it
didn't
out.
call it.
And May comes away with the victory. Love to see it. And we're gonna catch up with some of the players.
We just
see coaches upset.
We just
he wants to see the sportsmanship from his players. Calling good game.
Greatest player.
And what a win
Favorite
from these
player on
May
the
Eagles.
team besides for Daniel and I love it. Daniel Yachyan's good as well.
Let's catch up with Donnie Spielvogel.
Sportsmanship is.
You see Donnie?
Where is Donnie Spielvogel? Donnie Spielvogel. Oh yeah.
Join us in the corner.
I'm gonna give him the mic.
Donnie, join us in the corner.
Ex-May member.
Home loans.
Oh, okay. Buy the FM Home Loan sign. We have.
You know what? Welcome post-game interview, sponsored by FM Home Loans. Donnie, your mic. Now, before the game, you came over to me and you said it was your dream. We've been asking every game to get your post-game interview. You finally got me. Guys, look at the team celebrating. He finally earned that interview. Donnie, what's it feel like to earn that interview?
Hell of a win.
Hell of a win. You know what? I told you you're gonna have to put in a performance tonight to be here on this interview, and you earned that. Played great defense. Shia Wallach staying vertical, hyped the crowd up. You got some buckets. What inspired you tonight to help us get that win?
All my grandparents watching this.
You know what? Shout out to the Spielvogel
my uncle.
and Wow, everybody's supporting.
Congratulations.
Want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. What a win for the May Eagles. Donnie, thank you. What a game. Thank you for catching up. Yeah! Let's go, baby!
That's the summer.
Love to see it. That's a wrap.
And that is it.
a
May
wrap.
45. Let me go to the middle.
Netzach,
So you guys,
39.
May 45. Netzach 39.
May took the lead in the standings. And happy Hanukkah, everybody.
We will see you in 2 weeks.